today I wanted to talk about, that's one of the big milestones for OZWE. So OZWE is a game development studio in Lausanne, and right now we work with Oculus as an Oculus studio. But we started 5 years ago. So we started 5 years ago, so now we're celebrating our 5th year as a VR studio, which makes us kind of veterans into this area. Really, that's what I found. And basically, we are veterans, but at the same time, we are survivors. Because remember, after the 2016, there was some depreciation about the VR, and then he picked up again. But many studios disappeared in the US mostly. So I just want to share with you what we did to be there, how we work with Oculus, how we went from a company of 2 people to a studio that's working worldwide with many different other studios in the world for every production that we do. So it started really in 2014 over a weekend. We just made a quick demo of Anshar Wars, and we just released it for free on the Oculus store. That was a free store back then. Oculus loved it and invited us to work on the very first version of the Gear VR device, which was working on the Note 4. All of this was very secret, but then we got the opportunity to show our skills to people like Carmack, Jason Rubin, that were already there by that time, and they really liked Anshar Wars. Still, we were a very small studio, so they could not really invest into us because that was too risky. However, they invested in us in saying that they would like us to do a small game called The Archery, right there. And then we worked directly with them. So basically, we're making build to them every day, trying to understand what exactly we need to do as a development studio so that VR can be successful. They loved it. The VR game did not work very well as far as the audience go, but Anshar Wars was such a success that we became an Oculus studio. So basically, an Oculus studio is a partner of Oculus that is funded by Oculus, and so our mission is to tackle basically to create content for every new platform that they create, but at the same time tackle difficult problems like performances, locomotion, all those things, so that indie developers can be inspired, so they can make great games like Beat Saber or any other games. So really, our mission is to inspire people the best we can. So 5 years ago, we created Anshar Wars. That was a big deal for us. And then we released Anshar Wars 2, which was a tremendous success. This game actually was, you could get it for free in Europe if you borrow a Samsung. It's a fantastic game. And then after that, Oculus was so happy with our work that they decided to they wanted us to create an MMO, which is basically the first cross-platform MMO in VR that ever existed, which is Anshar Online. So basically, it's a cross-platform MMO between mobile VR and PC VR. And so every year, so every production that takes usually about 18 months, we work very close to them so that we can learn from them, as well as we provide some of the insight that we have as far as developers. The thing is, working with Oculus means that we produce only exclusivities. Sometimes we produce games that can be released on other platforms, but only partners, like for example on the Xiaomi platform. But usually that's only for Oculus. And also, because they are exclusive, they also have the exclusivity of announcing. So I cannot tell you what we're working on now. What I can tell you that is going to be announced very soon. That's our new game is going to be released very soon, and maybe next week. And what I can tell you also is that it's not Anshar Wars 4. It's something very different, a very new IP that we've been working on.
Thank you. Thank you, Stéphane.